Hey, so if you're bored with it just being me, Harlan will be here in 3 more minutes. So you could fast forward to that. Oh, while I have your attention, I never really talk about my Instagram or my TikTok, but you guys should head on over to @Rick Glassman to follow me on Instagram and TikTok. Kind of like being on the couch. It makes me think of being like on my couch, you know? A lot of people don't know this, even with the blanket down or when I don't have the blanket down. When I'm in my indoor clothes, there's no need for a blanket. I don't ever sit here, dude. I also never go poop. I have never pooped in almost 4 years. I've never pooped in that bathroom. That's where the guests poop. I don't sit here, but even less than that, I don't sit there. I've had sex on this couch. I don't know if we could keep that in. I really don't know if we could keep that in. How many people have I had sex on this couch? I could think of 3 for certain. I was in a couple of long-term relationships. I think, I know it'd be cool. Listen, I've lived here 4 years. Have I only had sex with 3 people on this couch? I think so. I've had sex with more people in my bed. So, don't worry about that. I've had sex with only 3 people, I guess. I guess that makes sense. Yeah. I moved in here. I was in a relationship. I got out of that relationship. I was single for a bit. And then I got into another relationship. And in between, I had sex with 1 girl on this couch. You know who you are. Hello?
Hey, buddy. I think I'm going to be there in about 45 seconds. I'm just driving towards you, so... Could you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm almost there is what I'm saying. Oh, my God. His ears aren't working. Are you there?
Yeah?
Oh. My sister's name is Carol. 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 And yeah, that's all I wanted to let you know. I'll see you in a few minutes.
I'll see you soon. Oh, I have to get a boner before he gets here. Nice.
Scoot doo, blabbity blue, scoop dee. Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's a wonderful dog.
Oh, it's a dog?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was a cat.
No, on the couch, my friend.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, Harlan, would you be okay if I got you some socks?
I love it.
Great.
I purposely didn't wear any. What a dump. Probably some of the worst drywall I've ever seen. What does drywall smell? Great place, bro.
Thanks. Maybe don't explore too much without socks on.
No, I'm just standing
Perfect.
still. Thank you.
Wait till you see over there.
Washed or?
Washed.
Okay.
Absolutely washed.
Thank you. What kind of detergent do you use? Because I'm kind of particular.
7th generation, clean with a purpose.
Great, my fave.
All right.
Have you heard of this Snuggles, the fabric softener bear character?
No.
He's like an advertising icon. They, the advertisers over at Procter and Gamble conceived of this, cute little teddy bear, and his name's Snuggles.
Huh.
And what he does is, you throw him in with your laundry, and he swirls around and gets battered and kind of beat up. But no matter how much you abuse and torture him, he's the cutest little jinxins you've ever seen.
It sounds like an abusive relationship.
It
Toxic.
really- huh?
Like a woman or a man who's being beaten.
Yeah, that's kind of what it is. I don't know. But I think the reason they did is because when you're advertising to mainstream America,
Right.
advertisers know kind of the inside track, and they know there's a lot of domestic abuse, a lot of household violence, and so let's create a domestic abuse bear, call him Snuggles, and then people can throw him in the dryer where he can get beat around. He can go on the spin cycle. You can.
Camera for a sec?
Excuse me, I was talking, and then you put him in the water. You can drown him, and then pour soap in his eyes and hear him scream. Sorry, what did you say?
I got it. I was just focusing.
Oh, so okay. God, this couch. Whew.
All right, let's get this over with, huh? Just joking. Good to see you.
Oh, you were.
Yeah.
Because I made a face like I was like, yeah. And then, yeah. Let's get it over with.
Yeah. All right, you take the lead.
Well,
Gosh, you're my best friend. Oh my gosh, he's my best friend. Hi.
I was going to sort of lead with, when you're sitting right across from a friend
Yeah.
and to wear those baggy shorts with your nuts hanging out, it's really kind of a little off-putting.
Well, every time I hear that word, I now think of that Between Two Ferns joke that Jennifer Lawrence made to Zach Galifianakis, where she goes, "I hate pudding."
You're off-putting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, dude! Sometimes I just fucking can't. I can't believe it. His little teeth. Oh, he's the cutest boy. But then other times I can't stand it, like now.
Yeah. Is that a rescue dog?
But the truth is, this is gonna sound really corny.
Okay.
But I went to this place. I rescued the dog. I figured I'm saving this dog's life. And after having him just for the littlest bit, I realized something. I'm gay.
You just realized that.
I mean, he rescued me. He rescued me is what I meant to say.
But
And
that other thing you said,
it was I was
did
joking.
that was a joke.
Yeah. Yeah.
You ever hear that saying, in every joke, there's a...
My penis in another guy's butt? I mean, truth to it.
There's a... Yeah. That probably sums it up better than what I would have offered.
That was just another joke.
Okay.
I definitely don't have a condition where I slip up and I tell the truth about the secrets that I'm hiding.
Okay.
I'm not straight.
Yeah.
Oh, watch this. I got this new lighting thing. When you open this up, it actually shines. It takes the precipitation and it makes it look like it's snowing. And also it makes a sound when you open it because of this new sound system I got. And then also the whole place kind of fills with ice for a second.
Yeah.
And then we go like this and the ice shakes off and we're just invigorated. Do you want to see?
Yeah, well, you could have just said it's called frozen dandruff water, but...
Yeah.
Okay. Ready?
Well, frozen dandruff water.
Yeah.
If you want to see what we're talking about, you're going to have to stick around after a word from our sponsors.
Smart.
This episode is brought to you by Helix Sleep.
Oh man, this is a nice massage thing. I need that too because the other day I didn't sleep on a Helix mattress and boy am I tired. Visit helixsleep.com/TYSO to receive 25% off all mattress orders.
And 2 free pillows.
That's helixsleep.com/TYSO. This is the best offer yet and it won't last long. With Helix, better sleep starts meow.
You guys, thank you so much. My name's Rick Glassman.
Wait, calm down for a sec. Thanks, man. Hey, did you guys have a good time? And if you want to have a good time, why don't you check out one of my other shows
shows listed right here.
September 28th, Washington, D.C. Improv. November 6th, Dallas, Texas Improv. November 7th, Houston Improv. November 8th, Austin at the Creek in the Cave. And November 15th and 16th in Seattle, Washington at Last Comedy Club.
Guys, thank you so much. Good night.
And we're back. So, we were talking about, actually, one sec.
Wow. It's so refreshing.
I know.
Wow.
I feel invigorated.
Wow.
So you were telling me about how much that how much that shirt cost?
I don't think I mentioned out loud how much it cost, but I'm going to say it. $23 at the Black Sabbath merch booth. 1973, San Francisco. Ozzy Osbourne, 24 years old at that time. Black Sabbath, 3 years old, and just taking the rock and roll music world by storm.
I'm gay.
What was that last part?
Taking the musical storm by storm. Do you want your headphones? I think you'd hear me better.
Oh,
if you had...
sorry. Yeah, here we go. Wow. Oh, I see. Hayes, the new guy. Yeah.
Just unwrap them.
Never make it easy, do you, guy?
Oh, look at your buddy.
Hi, buddy.
Oh.
Hi, buddy. Okay, here we go.
You can hear me better now. Harland, don't put them on yet. JonMichael, this is a note. You could show him that, then you get it. So you're going to be able to hear me better once you put your headphones on. The reason why is because once you put these headphones on, it's going to be your voice coming out of my mouth.
Whoa.
So what I'm going to need you to do is basically you're going to, JonMichael will do it. I'm going to have you say something, and then right after you say it, I need to lip it.
Right.
So if you could just first put on, and then you're gonna have to talk for you and for me. I'll know the difference because it'll be 1-1-1.
Right.
So for example, you'll put them on, and then I'm gonna say, "Could you hear me better?" So, but you're gonna actually have to say it.
Okay.
So you're gonna have to put them on and be like, "Could you hear me better?" And then immediately you're gonna have to turn into you, hearing me say that. So it'll be like this: "Could you hear me better?" Then you're gonna hear me say, "Could you hear me better?" Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you a lot better now.
Got it.
So we get it?
Yeah.
Okay, let's try it.
Can you hear me better?
Can you hear me better?
Yeah, I can hear you pretty good. How are you doing?
Okay, can I explain it one more time?
Yeah.
One more try. One more try, okay?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to explain what's going to happen in editing. But let's pretend it's me and not you, okay? When I'm here, I'm going to be, when it's here, it's Rick. When it's here, it's Harland, okay?
Right.
But I'm saying all the words.
Right.
Could you hear me better? This is Harland. This is actually you.
Yeah.
this is me, okay? Here's what you're going to do. You're going to speak for me. Could you hear me better? Now I know how to do that. Could you hear me better? Now you're actually listening to that.
What are you talking about?
You know what? I have a feeling we're just,
Wow.
just keep it in.
Wow, dude.
Fuck all of it, dude. You don't even need to keep any of that in, dude.
Whoa, bro. Are you all right? Are you having a panic attack or a meltdown or something? Like, what's going on? Before we engage, can you just tell me what's going on inside of the Glassy's head? Because I worry about you. I don't know if your other guests worry about you. I don't know if they have compassion in their heart for you. I don't know if they deep down inside care about you the way I do. What's going on, my guy?
So, I don't know if I'm in touch with it.
Really?
Yeah.
In touch with yourself?
I don't know that something's the matter right now. And you're telling me something is, and either there's not or I have a blind spot.
Well, this is where you have to get introspective and look deep down inside and remove the blind spot and say, hey, Rick, what's going on in here, up here, Most of all here.
Okay, thanks for coming on by. Speaking of bi, if I were anything, I would be that, because I also like girls. I only like girls.
Wait.
Gulp, 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 gulp.
When was the last time you bought anything? Like for real. Like when was the last time you went into a store, bought something?
What?
Like when was the last time you went into a store, took out your credit card or your money, bought something?
You're saying I walk into a store, I take out my credit card and the money, and then I buy something?
Yeah, when was the last time you...
I guess you could call me a buy something.
So you bought something.
Oh, that... Yeah, that's what I meant.
Okay.
I'm not buy.
But you do like to buy?
Replace the B with a G.
You're like a guy.
No, I'm saying I'm a G, like Glassman. That's what I meant.
Okay.
I'm not interested in having sex with guys.
Something
And
else that starts with G.
Yeah.
It's
A guy.
But it's also 3 letters. And it has a Y. One of them's a G and one of them's a Y.
Want to see something funny?
Been waiting.
Alvin won't come if I go like this. Alvin, come here. Alvin. But if he thinks I'm calling my family's cat, he'll get jealous. Faffing! Come here, Faffing! Come here, Faffing! Hey! Isn't that funny? Wow. Oh, you wanted to come only if... You know, another thing, and I think that's an interesting nature that isn't just human nature. It's the idea of wanting something you can't have. He could have had me the whole time, but once he thinks my attention might go to a cat, he needed to come. It's a very animalistic thing, and I think it comes from if we were able to have only the things that we already had, we wouldn't be able to get something. So it's this drive for wanting something that we don't have. I don't think it benefits us because we want it because we don't have it. I think it benefits us to have that drive, to be able to get that dopamine hit where we know that, well, we don't have that and I want it. That's like hunting, getting food and stuff, like that kind of thing.
Yeah. Is there something in your life that you don't have that you want? Because that's what I sort of picked up from that long 10-minute ramble, is that maybe there's something missing in your life as you were kind of going on and on for about 15 minutes there. And then I thought there's something you don't have that you want. And
we were talking about just comedy and how easy it is to get girls when you're a really funny comic, and how girls, I like girls, and that's all I like. Remember?
do you like girls?
Of course I do. I'm saying that's what we were talking about. I was just
Do
talking.
I remember?
Yeah.
If you want me to do pretend time, I remember. Sure. You like... No.
That was a close one. Hey, everybody. Harland Williams is here. He's a little frozen at the moment, but he's going to come out and he's going to try and make everyone think that I'm gay when the truth is I'm not. But if I was, it would be fine. And then I'm like, okay. So if he is, he's just joking. Hey, dude, sorry, I was just doing a commercial.
No worries.
All back now.
Yes, how are you?
I'm gay. Fuck!
Let me hear you check you.
I wanted to ask you something. And it's a bit of a musical thing. Do you get starstruck? Like by music people, rock and roll people? I recently, we're in show business. At least I am. Well, and I don't like to get starstruck because then it makes me think maybe I'm...
Sorry, I'm listening to one of my sets.
Oh.
What were you saying?
No, I said we're in show business, and sometimes I get starstruck. If you want to... Did you hear that?
Yeah. So go
Good.
ahead.
So I I never kind of get starstruck by legends, actors, iconic entertainment figures. And I tracked down this guy. Oh, have you heard this story?
No, I didn't realize I made a noise.
It sounded like a low moo, like almost a calf, like a calf sound. Like, do you have a calf in the house or anything?
Let's play it back.
So I tracked down this guy.
So yeah, did you need some chapstick or something?
No.
Because your lips were, anyways.
I
Yeah.
I probably just had my lips were just a little bit wet because of
Oh. Ooh. Wow.
Dude, have you heard this?
Oh, I love that bit. I love that bit.
What were you saying?
So I tracked down this guy.
That would be a great commercial for Shure microphones if they were trying to sell them to dogs.
Yeah, you're just like licking it. I tracked down this guy.
Dude, have you heard this one?
Hold on. Dude, how you didn't get canceled for that one, I do not know. But good for you for having the courage to be bold, to do the comedy you want to do, and not kowtow to the people that would cancel anyone else for that bit. Kudos to you. Like, dude, courage.
Thank you.
Comedy and courage. Wow.
Thanks, man.
Dude, thank you. It's inspiring. It's motivational. And it's just kind of what you want to see.
Hot like sucking a guy's dick.
Don't think I was going there.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, I feel like I have to pee out of my dick is what I was saying.
Oh, yeah, go for it.
Fuck, there's no guys in here.
Wow. These microphones are just used for talking, right? Like they're not, like you just use them when no one's here. They're just sitting here dormant.
Yeah.
These mics.
Yeah, there's nothing. I haven't put them in anything. Of course, I don't call guys' butts anything. I call it because it's a guy. I would call it an anyone.
Have you ever had sticky taffy?
I think so. Yeah, that's just taffy.
Well,
Is there some taffy that's stickier? Like
Probably
calling it
probably for you.
like a cheesy Cheeto.
Yeah, sticky taffy for a guy like you.
Okay.
Yeah. So
you saw some band member.
well, it was. Have you ever heard the song "Benny and the Jets" by Elton John?
Yeah, that's when
Sir
he used to
Elton
have,
John.
That's when he had a stutter, right?
Yeah, that was his only stuttering song.
How does it go again?
He had another one called Ghost, but people thought it was a stutter. But when most people see a ghost, that and sharks, it's the only two words where people go, ghost. And then likewise by the ocean, shark.
Right.
And then someone who has a stutter usually gets killed by the ghost or the shark because they say it 10 times as long. If you have a stutter, and then by the time they ever get it out, gone. Same with the ghost. But yeah, that was his stuttering song.
And is that where and because Benny nor his jet are scary? Is that where the saying Benny and Jets aren't scary? Because when he goes Benny and the Jets, it's because of the stutter, not because of the fear, like you would of a shark or a ghost. I like guys.
Yeah, that's perfect analysis. I really like the way you broke that down and cut it up, dissected it, and presented it to your audience.
Speaking of presenting it to an audience, analysis sounds like an anal is being presented to an audience. Do you like guys' buttholes? As a joke, I mean.
No, but I will order calamari rings if I...
Black, white.
Dude, are you serious?
That was set from a while ago, but I think I'm going to bring that joke back.
You got to. You owe it to people dude. I think it was there the night I saw you do that for the first time. That bit.
Were you? It was a long time ago.
I know.
We didn't even know each other then. You can't do that.
What?
Gulp, gulp, gulp.
It's just a really tough sound.
It is tough, but I'm a tough guy. You want to see something? Welcome to Arby's. I'll slurp the way I want to slurp, wise guy.
I guess just because it's what I'm attracted to.
Oh, you like a good slurp?
Oh, I thought you were saying why guys. You were calling me wise guy.
Oh, so I said wise guy. What you do in your bedroom. Look, is that anybody's business these days? I remember back in the 1700s, they had witch hunts. They'd find people and say, oh, you're a witch, and they'd burn them. What you do in your bedroom, guy, is nobody's business. The community has no room in your bedroom.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Do you know Zach Woods?
I wish I did.
Well, he has an opinion on the witch trials.
If they hadn't done those trials in Salem, Massachusetts would have been in flames, right? They got rid of them, thank God.
But looking back, a lot of people think that was just an excuse to put down smart, thoughtful, different women.
That's insane.
Do you think that
they
all
were overrun with witches? What were they supposed to do?
But how do you know they were really witches? And if so, how do you know they were bad?
You're victim blaming the people of Salem.
I'm offering a curiosity.
This is really ugly. Those people had to deal with witches, and now they have to deal with your skepticism. They were almost bewitched and put into bad.
Well, now I'm bewildered because I'm a science man.
Well, I'm bothered, babe.
So, let's let the bygones be bygones. We're not living in the witch burning era anymore.
Do you also believe that was a good thing, that these witches were burned as opposed to just murdering women?
I don't think it was good because one can never, conclusively prove that one is a witch. Sure, you can skip around mushrooms in the moonlight.
Right.
Sure, you can cackle like a hyena in a windstorm. Sure, you can turn an umbrella upside down, spin it, and read the Bible backwards. But are you evil for that?
Right.
Are you a witch?
Right.
Sure, you could sprinkle cinnamon in a baby's eyes and, while the others hold them open.
That's really bad. That's kind of that's really bad.
Well, what if the child likes cinnamon?
Do you like cinnamon?
I love it.
Do you like cinnamon in your eyes?
I love it.
Do you?
Dude, when I was a trucker, before I got into this racket, my CB handle was cinnamon eyes. And
I'm going to call you out on live television, dude.
Gulp, 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 gulp.
oh, here we go. Here we go. Thank you. Oh, you know what? This isn't the sugar cinnamon. This is pure.
No. You didn't say sugar cinnamon.
Yeah, I only use sugar cinnamon. But dude, thank you for the offering. Wow, you were right there. You were right around it. I use sugar cinnamon because it dissolves in the vitriolic fluid in your eyes.
Yeah, sure. I'm a mama's boy. I guess I'm gay. I gotta keep doing that joke.
Oh, were you listening?
Yeah, I just.
What bit was it? Do you mind? I don't want to be nosy, but what bit were you listening to just there?
It was the one about how when a male child is really close with his mother, he's a mama's boy.
Right.
But when he grows up to like guys, everyone makes fun of him. So he makes jokes about it. So he could still say that he's gay, even though he's obviously joking.
Okay. You been dating lately, or?
Well, this is the first time I'm gonna reveal this.
Well, I think just before you reveal it, I think most of us knew.
Okay.
By the way,
Well,
but you go ahead.
I won't reveal it.
Well, say it so everyone has definitive. They can process it.
Well, I don't really talk about my personal life too much, but I was in a relationship for a while, and we were like in and out.
Sure.
And we're out. And it's been, a couple months, and I haven't ever talked about it because it's no one's business. But I do also feel like I could say I'm not in a relationship.
That you're out.
That's okay. I'm out. Yeah.
Yeah, you're out.
I'm out now.
You're like way out. Like
It's been 2 months. Yeah, I was with her, and it was a woman.
Feels like two centuries almost.
Oh,
you've been really out of this.
Well, I don't know what you mean by feels like 2 centuries, but
Well,
I definitely I'm out now. I there's
probably more out than anyone's ever. I mean, even Liberace sees the back of your head.
I don't know if I get what you're saying, but probably
Well, you're
that's
out,
probably
you're
right.
Way down so far down the road.
Absolutely.
Even Liberace can see
I don't get what
barely
you're
see the back of your head. You're so far.
Don't get what that means. I don't know
No,
what
that's
that
okay.
might imply, but
No, it doesn't.
I bet you that's spot on.
Don't dwell on it. Look, the dwelling. Like, let's converse. Let's talk. Let's.
Yeah.
This is your show.
Yeah.
And let's not hang on things that you don't get.
Absolutely not. Have you ever referred to your penis as a hang-on?
I don't have a penis.
That's for you.
Pardon me?
I was laughing at you, not me there.
Well, you're laughing because I don't have a wiener?
What do you mean?
Dude, I was in a horrible lawnmower accident when I was a boy.
What happened?
So my dad's cutting the grass. Mm-hmm. I'm in the house playing. Kids find things out when they're growing up. I had my first encounter with a bottle of olive oil. Olive oil.
Toaster strudel, Pop-Tarts, as long as I can fit it all in the
Hold on, don't put it back yet.
Or should I say poop tarts?
Dude. Only you. How do you come up with this? The toaster?
That was because I was visiting my parents, and they have a toaster where it like goes down.
Right, the 2-slicer.
So it's just something that I've never said that before or since. It was just a 2-slicer joke where I made.
But where does it come from? Your processes. Like any other guy would have said the hair dryer. So someone would have said
because it happened with me with the toaster. I was picturing the toaster being a guy's butt, and I put my penis in it, but it wasn't plugged in. I mean, my Pop-Tarts have the frosting on them already. Right, so the toaster strudel, it was about when you're missing the icing.
Right.
That's what I meant. I was joking about my penis, pretending I was having sex with guys.
Okay.
Because that's funny. It's funny to make that kind of joke. It's funny to make jokes and pretend that you're gay. It's just funny. It's funny to do that. And like woke fucking bullshit America, or should I say the world, is like, oh, you're not supposed to make fun of being gay. But like, it's not like I'm doing it because I'm actually gay and I'm ashamed of it and I'm finding an outlet. I'm not. I had sex on that couch with 3 girls.
Who?
I don't want to answer that because, like I said, I don't talk about my personal life. But I'm just a straight guy who's making fun of being gay.
Have you ever heard in comedy, it couldn't be more truer than it is right now, that in all comedy, there's truth.
Right.
There's a foundation. There's the building blocks, the cement slab, if you will, if you're an architect.
Yeah, but
truth.
Yeah, the truth is I love sex so much with girls.
Guys.
I pretend to say it's guys.
Yeah,
like you love
right.
cinnamon.
Yeah, but only with the sugar in it.
Yeah, well, sugar to me is a little bit of sweetness, and that's why I like women.
Right. Got it. No, hey, you know what? The worst place you can be in comedy is defending your choices.
Right.
As a comic,
and
as an entertainer.
That's not what I'm doing. That's not what I'm doing. That's not what I'm doing.
You've always been a shooter. You've always been a shooter.
Oh,
not
yeah.
a straight shooter, but
right.
You've always.
And gay means happy. So yeah, I'm gay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, am I gay? Yes.
Yeah.
Am I out and gay? Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever. Something about I'm like Liberace, but even more. Whatever that even means.
Who?
Oh, Liberace. Isn't that the math pattern that it takes it's basically a number. 1 + 1 is 2. So then you take the last number and add it to the sum. So 1 + 2 is 3.
Right.
3 + 2 is 5. 5 + 3 is 8. 8 + 5 is 13. And that's the Liberace.
And guy plus guy is gay. That one. Don't forget that one. That's probably the main one we should be focusing on with you.
This episode is brought to you by Helix Sleep, says Hong.
If you can't tell, Dad and I, we like to relax.
And this is part of our relaxation.
But what would happen if we spent all this time during the day relaxing and taking care of ourselves with self-care and self-love, and then we went and we slept on some bullshit mattress?
That's a bummer.
So
Yeah, don't mind us, Juan. Just walked right in front of the camera.
go to Helix Sleep and take your
Juan off.
Take your 2-minute sleep quiz. Find out if you're a back sleeper, a side sleeper, a front sleeper, a firm sleeper, a soft sleeper, a hot
any
sleeper, everybody,
sleeper.
a cold sleeper. That's right. Take your sleep quiz and they will mail the mattress to your door. Now here's the thing. What if you don't like the mattress? You're screwed, right?
Contrary to everyone's beliefs, you are not screwed. You get 90 days to try this Helix mattress.
What if you want 100 days?
You get it from Helix. You can ask for 100.
That's right. Not only do they drop it off at your door, you could try that mattress for 99 days, and if you're like, you know what, I don't like this, what you...
Would
it ain't
never
gonna happen.
happen.
Then they'll come to your door and they will pick up that mattress for you. Do you sleep on Helix?
I've slept on a Helix ever since we started promoting them 3 years ago.
Ladies, do you sleep on Helixes?
Nice talking to you.
Helix mattress is fantastic. My aunt has one. Cousin Teddy has one. We love Helix. And if you want to give it a try, go to
HelixSleep.com/TYSO
to get up to 25% off all mattress orders. Plus,
and 2 free pillows.
That's right. That's HelixSleep.com/TYSO. This is the best offer you get, and it won't last long. With Helix, better sleep starts meow. Right.
Yeah. Glad you. Have you ever seen The Shining?
Yes.
There's that final scene in The Shining.
Spoiler alert.
There's that final scene in The Shining where Jack Nicholson is just frozen in the maze outside of the Overlook Hotel, and he's just like...
Yeah, it's been done a lot in cartoons.
And every time you take a sippy whippy...
You want to watch The Shining?
No, I feel when I come out of this frozen tantric trance that you put me in, I feel like I'm embodying the essence of frozen Jack Nicholson outside the Overlook Hotel on that cold night of horror and hell where he tried to slaughter his own family and butcher his boy and put an axe through his wife's face. And for you to pull me into that and to give me that movie magic moment, I don't know how I thank you. I don't know how I find the way to repay you. I just want you to know that, wow, thank you, Michael, Rick, thank you. Oh.
That's the movie where he goes, no boobs, no vagina is fine because I like penis, something.
Yeah, that's it.
I think that was in The Simpsons when they made fun of it, actually. That's not...
Hello!
What do you think, Marge? All I need is a title. I was thinking along the lines of no TV and no beer make Homer something.
Go crazy?
Don't mind if I do!
Yeah, that was... Anyway.
Man likes to know who's paying for his drinks, Lloyd. I'm having a little problem with the old sperm bank upstairs. And he's referring to his wife, not what you would be referring to, but like when he says, I'm having a little problem with the old sperm bank upstairs, Lloyd. And he's referring to his wife as the sperm bank, but not in the context that you might visualize it. You probably... So I didn't want there to be confusion because
I like women.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I was saying.
If I didn't like women, if I wasn't attracted to women,
hypothetically,
why would that even? Why would I even want to feel ashamed?
No.
So I had to make jokes to prejudice.
Yeah.
It's not like the world doesn't accept us.
Yeah.
But psych, or them.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But the truth is, even still, as progressive as the world is, there's a lot of shame built into it.
Mm-hmm. Built in, like stuffed in, like just people, when are they going to stop doing stuffing in and sort of stretching in and
and you push it deep down.
Gaping.
And like you're just for years, it's just deeper and deeper until it gets to the point where it's like, you need to suppress it.
Yeah. At some point, you got to wipe the poo off the mushroom cap.
Do you want to tell two truths and a lie?
Love it. My favorite gay.
Would you explain to the people at home who don't know this game how to play it and what it means?
Yeah. So what you do, gang, is you...
Sorry, it's going to be quick.
Danny boy, Danny. I'm not going to hurt you, Wendy. All I want to do is bash your brains in. I want to bash them right the fuck in. And that's Nicholson from The Shining. Because when you do that, it just takes me right back to the Overlook Hotel, or that beautiful scene where Jack Nicholson's out in the maze. There's a topiary maze, and he's just sitting there frozen drool, and his eyebrows crusted with frost, and white frost all over his face, just frozen, dripping icicle frost, white gooey. And he's there, and he's like, he's all white. His face is all white, like because the snow's been blowing up white. Have you ever had white all over your face type of thing?
Sorry, I wanted to write that down. I forgot about that. What were you saying?
You were going to engage in a game called Three Priests and a... What was it?
Two Truths and a Lie.
Right.
Where I tell you three things, and you have to guess which one of the things is a lie.
Great.
Or conversely, some people play it, you have to name the two things that you believe to be true.
Got it.
And then we switch off.
Okay.
Do you want me to tell the three first, or you tell the three first?
You tell three first, so I can kind of work my way into it.
Two Truths and a Lie. Two Truths and a Lie. I have often fantasized about being with a woman and a man, just so, and like when he is making love to her, and I'm going down on her, I accidentally, if I don't lick his penis, I like at least could see it like up close, and maybe I would suck his penis. That's one thing. Obviously, you know the next two are going to be true. So the second one is my name is Rick. And the third one is I'm 10 foot tall.
And I have to guess which one is a truth or a lie.
Yeah, there's two of those things are true, and one of them's a lie.
How much time do I have?
As much as you need. But, we're on a show.
Well, you're not making this easy.
Whatever you want.
Okay, let me analyze. You laid a lot on me here.
Did you used to call me analyze? Because that's not true.
Okay, but that's not one of the lies, is it?
I already said the three. That's something else.
So one of them was you said your name's Rick.
Yes.
Okay, let me take that one apart first. Because, I've never seen official documentation on you. I've never seen a passport, never seen a driver's license, never seen government ID. So
I got my passport right there. I was just using it if you want to see it.
Maybe that helps cross out one of the lies.
Well, maybe we'll wait.
Okay, so that leaves that one open. Could be a lie. Rick. How do you spell your name? Quick. Don't even think about it.
R-I-C-K.
Your name was the lie. Rick. Did I win?
That's right. Technically, that's not my legal name. The other ones, obviously, I'm not 10 foot tall, and there's a better chance that my name's not Rick than I want to accidentally lick and suck a guy's dick. So, good. Yeah, you got it. That was close. Anyway, it's your turn.
Okay. Three. Wait, tell me again. Two truths and a lie? Okay.
Yes.
One, I really am glad I'm here.
Okay.
Two, it's so great that I could be here today with you during all the gay stuff. Three.
Well, you don't even have to say three. I know it's going to be a lie. So thank you very much. Oh, go ahead. Say your lie.
Three, I'm really excited and happy to be here It was 3.
That was 2. One was that you're something nice, and then 2 was
so 1 and 3 can't be the same. Okay, 3. I'm really glad I'm here today for this podcast because it's so straight.
Okay, funny. They're all true. So I guess you don't get the rules of the game. I guess the real lie was you saying you understood how to play. This has since warmed up, so it doesn't make you freeze anymore. Still gets a little cold, but not enough to where you have to do more animation, and it gets more expensive and time-consuming for Tom.
Gulp, gulp.
Oh.
Or should I call it Tom-consuming?
Are you almost finished that? Because I just got this just a little bit chilly. I didn't get the Overlook Hotel like freezer burn that I've been getting. Oh my God, are you okay? Is that a wig? Oh my God, it's a wig.
Yeah, you try it on.
Wow. Wait. I've never been good with putting on wigs. Is it on right? Is it on straight?
It's hard to see your eyes.
Well, I don't wear a wig.
You look.
Ow!
You look like a squirrel who is doing a great impersonation of a human.
I've never been a wig guy, so I don't know if I have this on crooked or. Are you laughing?
Yeah.
Well, you didn't tell me this wing had bangs.
Oh. I love it. Hey, Alvin, come here.
Who?
Alvin, come here. Good boy. Good buddy. Hi, sweetheart. Oh, my little sweetie baby boy. Hi.
Gulp, gulp.
Oh, come on. You guys are only hearing gulps, but there's one. That's what it actually sounds like.
Oh, man. What else is going on, bro?
Oh, my gosh. The way this dog makes me feel sometimes, I don't know what to do with it. Oh
Can you share those feelings with, like, because some people might not have a dog, and I would like to know what it's making you feel, because you're not usually open about your feelings.
Yes, I'm thinking. So, you know the feeling when you're having an orgasm?
Yeah.
And it's just like, it feels so good, and it's not going to last too long, but it's not supposed to.
Sure, yeah.
Right. Imagine if it lasted 10 times as long, but it was 10 times as good of a feeling.
Right.
So it's like, even though it doesn't feel as good, it just keeps you, and you keep looking at the doggy.
Just like kind of, yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's like, just like a little tiny, very long cum.
Like just the shake, like
yes, cute aggression with an animal is like a long, weak orgasm.
Yeah,
you just go like this. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. It's so cute. And then you see, oh my gosh, oh, look at your little face. Oh, you're so cute. I love you so much. I love you so much. Okay. Oh. That's what it's like having a dog.
Wow.
You're just constantly having mediocre comes all day.
Sure, like little, almost like tremors, like earthquake, tremor type things.
Yes.
Wow. Unreal.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you for sharing, by the way. That's really, you know, usually I don't think you open up that much, and for you to just kind of.
Yeah, I'm not gay.
What was that?
I said
You said what?
I said I'm not gay.
What?
I'm not gay.
You're not what?
No, I'm saying like I'm not going to like mess around, okay?
Oh, are you laughing at me? Asshole.
How many fingers am I holding up?
4?
No. I love you.
2.
Yes.
2?
Oh my gosh. Do you want to...
What?
Do you want to maybe lift the wig up more so you can at least see better?
Oh, you pull it. You pull it back. Hold on. Oh, fuck. Holy shit. Dude. Wow. This is something else.
Alvin, he's so funny.
I've never done wigs before, guys. Pardon me. Whoa, me neither.
Okay. Do you guys think that was funny? The audio only people had no idea that the dog was the one that said the wigs thing.
Oh my God.
I'm coming.
You know what? Maybe, yeah. You knew whistling was my weak spot. You knew whistling was my weak spot, you son of a bitch. Son of a bitch.
Wow.
This guy. You know, is that research? Can we put that, chalk that up as research? How did you know I love the whistling? Honestly. That's not even on the internet. That's not on Google. It's not on my Wikipedia. But you knew somehow, intrinsically, you knew that whistling was my...
Do you want me to tell you or do you want me to keep it a secret?
I want to hear it. I want them to hear it because this is brilliant.
It's funny that you say it's not on your IMDb because Harland was a background actor in the Blade movies. And he tried to get that on IMDb, but they wouldn't because you weren't credited for it. And the reason you wanted to work on it was he auditioned to play Whistler in Blade, didn't get it, gave it to the other guy that kind of looks like him side by side. And you've been Whistler ever since.
Wow. Are you effing kidding me? Wow. This is why I come on here. I come on here, I'm thinking, he's not going to get me. He doesn't have a tidbit. He doesn't have anywhere else to deep dive. And you... Unreal guy. Have you ever won a gold...
How many languages could you sing that in?
I could probably do Mandarin and Portuguese.
Let me hear.
Which one first?
We'll do English first. No, singing it, not whistling it.
Oh, I got the whole world in my hand. I got the whole wide world in my hand. English.
Okay, Mandarin.
Und tau und ti hao und I hao und bot und I ha indo I.
How come the first time you said hand in Mandarin was not the same word as the second time you said hand in Mandarin?
Because the dialect, and I'm doing Mandarin from the interior of the country. You know what? Fuck off.
No, Harland, please. Can I hear the Cantonese one now, or what was the other one?
Portuguese. Unskaublende Huden, a fliegende Heischen, du gleich Moderheugen, nur die Haar, mi gicken dor jacken Burschking, ling die hau, und des Glögen.
That must be from the inside of the country as well.
Actually, that's the border area, right on the Mediterranean Sea, butting up next to the north of France.
Ooh, butting up?
My God.
Put it on the blanket.
I got the whole world in my hands. I got the whole world in my hands.
All right, now the French. Je suis le papillon sur la table avec le Chanel number 5.
And now the Chinese. Come on, all you Chinese.
Can we use that?
Yeah, whatever you want.
Thanks, man. Oh, my goodness. Do you love him?
I think you might be creating a dog that's going to have some severe, need issues and suffer from severe separation anxiety because you're coddling the beast too much. It almost looks like you're holding a fetus outside of your womb, like a hairy fetus.
I went to school with a hairy fetus.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, hairy fetus.
Yep.
What a kid. I hear he was good in math.
He was during the first trimester, but he didn't do as well in the second trimester.
What an idiot.
Well, he was 6 months old.
That's idiot country where I come from. You talk to a 6-month-old kid, ask him, name 5 states.
Right.
Ask him, what language do they speak in France? Most 6-month-olds, nothing. Like, idiots. Wow. That was a little seductive, that wow.
Wow.
Yeah, but you sort of errata whispered it.
I went to school with a Rada Whistler.
Oh my God, I hear he wasn't very good in geography.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, dude. His little lips. He's so cute. Sometimes I cry. Sometimes I'm looking at him and I'm playing with him and I'm thinking to myself, I'm feeling a little like, at least I got you, bud.
Yeah.
I feel like that. And then I look at him and he looks back at me and he looks so cute. And then I'll sometimes go, oh my goodness. You know how sometimes, do you ever cry during or after sex?
Usually during. Well, can I explain?
Of course.
I have... I have a strong lean towards Greek girls.
Everyone knows that.
And these dames love a Greek salad. Like, you just don't lay down a Greek girl and make love to her. She wants to be fed and then do the naughty.
Question mark. Isn't that where they get the saying that Greek girls like to be feta?
That's right. That's exactly right. And they love in their salad onion. They are nuts for onion. So you get to go and you get on the human roller coaster of blubber and you're riding up and down and they're panting and they're moaning and that onion breath is coming out right in your face. You can't stop the tears.
That's what you meant by crying during sex.
That's right. That's
Okay.
right. That's right. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. 100% right. Very accurate. And there's no shame in crying.
No.
When was the last time you had a good cry, Guy?
Last night, I was in bed watching your friend Howie Mandel's show, America's Got Talent audition.
Oh.
And it was a woman singing a song that was inspired by a loss of hers in her life. And like, you believed her artistry. She had a pretty voice.
What
and, like,
game was she playing?
Plinko.
And she lost and she wrote a song about it?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Talk about a sore loser.
And Plinko was her it was a
Sex
person in her
toy?
family.
Oh, okay. I thought it was in West Hollywood. That's a sex toy. A Plinko?
Oh, wouldn't go to a place like that.
No, it's not a place. It goes to your place. I said it's a sex toy.
I'm saying you said in West Hollywood. I'm saying for sex.
Oh, I see. Yeah, you've never been there.
So anyway, I was in bed. I was crying listening to her. It was beautiful. And I also had the dog with me. And then I was crying. I looked over the dog and I felt like I had somebody there. This is going to sound kind of silly. I don't know if you even understand what it means, but when you look at your dog and you're like, oh yes, and then he looks at you like that. Oh.
Where I come from, and this is not, I'm not throwing shade. That's called a traumatic epileptic seizure.
There is something involuntary about it.
Well, you volunteered to do it just now.
I'm a good actor.
Well,
but I was able, like,
just because you have a hood ornament from a Bentley doesn't make you a good actor.
Hey, bud, did you just call it a hood ornament?
Yeah, he called him a hood ornament. What the hell, Guy?
Sometimes he'll hug my arm.
Has he ever humped your leg?
No.
He will.
You don't know that.
I'm just saying you might want to, instead of putting socks on in the morning, you put some condoms on your legs, on your feet.
Not a bad idea. That way I could practice stretching out condoms the way I need to when I have sex. When I have sex and I'm not in a relationship, I have to stretch the condom out with my foot to get it big enough to fit around my massive fucking cock. Do you want to see it?
You know what? I looked at my schedule in my head, and I'm busy for the rest of my life.
Okay.
If that's okay.
I don't care. It's not like I want to show you for any reason other than I just thought you would think it was cool.
Gulp, 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 gulp.
Please. It's really, please. It's really hard to hear that.
You know that people have to like have liquid in their bodies to live.
But it's not hot soup. You could pour it into your mouth without worrying about hurting you. Can I give you an example of something I would like to pour into your mouth without it hurting you?
I'm just reviewing my schedule again, and it looks like I'm still busy for the rest of my life. It's like nothing changed.
Have you ever done a multicam?
No.
Really?
I'm monogamous.
Really, Harland, have you ever done a multicam comedy?
What is it?
A multicam is a sitcom that has 3 walls, and the 4th wall is the camera. It's a live stage play that's filmed.
I've done 3.
I don't remember us talking about this. What's the? Could I show a clip of you in any of those?
Sure, all 3 of them.
Well, which one should we look up?
You got 3 choices. You got Simon with me and Jason Bateman. You've got.
You were in a multicam with Jason Bateman called Simon?
Mm-hmm.
Is this real?
It is real.
What was it? What's the premise?
I play Simon, sort of a Forrest Gump savant.
No way.
Who works at a vintage TV station.
I really thought you. I mean,
and
I've heard of this.
Jason Bateman played my brother.
So you were a savant. Did you live alone?
No, we lived together.
And you guys had I'm sorry, I was a little out of it. You have a used TV store?
No. I work at a vintage TV station that was sort of like based on Nick at Night. Remember the old?
Yeah, kind of like in UHF. He had that station.
Yeah, I worked there, and because I was such a quirky Forrest Gumpy guy, I came up with all these programming ideas that somehow worked.
What's an example of one that worked?
Oh God, we shot this thing 20 years ago. I can't remember the scripts, but
this came out in 2004.
Maybe even earlier. Yeah, it's over probably 20 years old.
Older than Rocket Man?
Around the same time.
You remembered how to sing that song in all those languages just like you learned for Rocket Man.
Yeah.
You can't remember one situation that you got into with Jason Bateman?
Well, I can remember situations.
What's one of those?
There was one where Simon gets a new pair of pants, and every now and then you get these clothes where it says inspected by number 42. Mm-hmm. Well, Simon, being the savant that he is, decides to track down the guy who inspected his pants because there's a little hole in it or one of the buttons is missing. And so he goes, and it turns out to be a beautiful girl, and he has a romance with the inspector number 42.
Wow.
So this guy was kind of like Gump. He just stumbled his way into success every time.
Just like you in real life.
That's very true. That's very true.
Whoa.
The show was modeled after me. It's my sense of humor, my sensibility.
And Jason Bateman, what was his character like?
He was he couldn't believe, he was unemployed, he was struggling, we lived in New York, my job, my success was paying for our apartment, and he was incensed at every turn that I just kept failing upwards.
Right.
And he was trying to do everything by the book, traditionally, and I succeeded just by fluking into it. And it drove him nuts, but there was a brotherly love.
That sounds awesome. I want to mention, since you said by the book,
please,
that by the book, Will Smith's book, he actually talks about failing forward.
Yes.
Which is similar to what you're talking about.
Well, he patterned his success off of the show Simon, because that show, as I just said, was all about failing forward. And Will Smith was really not an entity
Fresh
until
Prince
that show
came out, I think, in 93.
This was pre.
So it was much more than 20 years ago.
Yeah.
It must have been 31 plus years ago.
No, actually, it came out after. But Will I think, had the collection on VHS, sort of patterned his methodology, his approach to the entertainment industry based on Simon. And he's in his book. You'll see there's a chapter called Simon, and he attributes his success to that TV show. To me and Jason,
it not over there?
To me and Jason Bateman. Well, we don't need the book. We don't. When I'm telling you,
I'm gonna go get it.
Well, when I'm telling you, okay. Well,
I don't think it's there.
Don't know why. If Jesus was here, would you pick up the Bible? I mean, you got the Son of the Lord, the Holy Lamb, Lord of the Holy Hosts, Holy Lamb, Savior, Son of Jesus, Jesu Christi, and you're going to start talking, verse to the Son of the Holy Lamb, Lord of the Savior, Holy Host of the Savior Lamb, when he's right there. I don't think you're going to. I think you're going to put the Bible down, the good book that his father wrote, by the way, and you're just going to take it right from God's mouth. And when I say God, Jesus Christi, Holy Lamb, Lord of the Holy Host, Savior, Christ, Lord Jesus, our Savior, he is an extension of God because he is the Son. He is the Holy Lamb, Holy Host, Holy Savior, Lamb of the Host, Jesus Christi, Holy Roller, Holy. Did you get the book?
Yeah. Where is it?
It's
By the way,
Simon, chapter 8. Simon.
We love you, Will.
Yeah.
I had him on my pod once.
Is that right? Did it hurt? Chapter 8, Simon. And if you want to read a passage, I'm
chapter 8. Maybe it's called Pain. Is that maybe because the way he?
Sorry, chapter 9. To flip it over, you'll see it says Simon right across the top. There it is. Chapter 9, Simon. And if you want to read a passage, I won't be embarrassed. I'm sort of proud that I was the catalyst for Will Smith's success.
Chapter 9, Destruction.
10. Simon. It's just spelt real simple.
I'm not even going to read the headline of the chapter because I don't know. I'll just start somewhere.
It's 10. There it is. I can see, even though you're backwards and upside down, I can see that's the page. If you want to read,
this is the chapter 10.
Read that passage right there, and I think you'll be fascinated based on what I just said about everything. Go ahead.
Yeah. Benny Medina is the real Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Yeah.
Benny was an orphan who grew up with an extended family in the projects of East Los Angeles.
Episode 14, Simon.
Then, as a teenager, he was taken in by a friend's wealthy Jewish family who lived in Beverly Hills.
Simon.
Benny was Afro-Latino and found himself at Beverly Hills High School.
That's where Simon went.
He was a good kid, yet the chasm between the two worlds created a constant cultural clash that was a combustible source of tension and humor.
Yeah, and Simon was the lead comedic character. So they're referencing Simon right there in that passage.
Interesting. By the time I met him at the Arsenio Hall show, Benny Medina was plotting a move into television.
Yeah. And that move, by the way, was inspired by Simon, episode 16, when Simon got into a battle with one of the executives at the vintage TV station. So isn't this interesting? How this is all coming around.
The universe is not logical, it's magical. A major aspect of pain and mental anguish we experience as humans is that our minds seek and often demand logic and order from an illogical universe.
And that was written, that was the final line written in episode 17 by Gail Donaldson, who was our only female writer on staff. Will you just read that last sentence again?
Yes.
A
major aspect of the pain and mental anguish we experience as humans is our minds seek and often demand logic and order from an illogical universe.
And I almost can replay in my mind when I said that line to Jason Bateman, and here's the physical comedy. He was holding a glass of milk, and on the word universe, he drops it, and the crowd, we almost got a standing ovation.
What's funny about that, dropping it on universe? What's the setup for that joke?
Well, he was known, they layered it in. It was a very layered, WB sitcom. It wasn't like the other ones that were very surfacey. And everyone knew that he was such an anal retentive character that he never let anything drop out of his hand or slip from his grasp. He was meticulous, almost like a serial killer. And when he let go of that glass, it's the first time anyone had seen it. on the series, and they went nuts.
It's funny to see your character do something, and then they're like
they
seeing the
went
Fonz
nuts.
apologize.
It would be like the Fonz apologizing, and here's Jason Bateman holding, and get
Who's
this,
one of the greatest straight men in the world, next to me.
Yeah,
one of the biggest straight men in the world.
And he had 2% milk. This is the subtlety. Okay, not even the crowd was in on this. It looked like milk. It was white. And no one, the writer said, let's put 2% in there. No one will know but the cast and us. Plop. They went batshit. Even the camera guys. They saw us rehearse all week. They saw us rehearse today. When we went to show night and we were filming in front of that live studio audience, the cameras were shaking. When Bateman dropped this milk, like artistry, and they went, they went nuts for this thing. Bateman.
Our minds desperately want shit to add up, but the rules of logic do not apply
to Simon,
to the laws of possibility. Let's break that down. I'd like to break that down for a second. That's really beautiful. Our minds desperately want shit to add up. The way I think of that is like you want your logical mind to explain everything, but sometimes we do have a chemical response to it. Sometimes we have a traumatic response to it. Sometimes we just have a genetic response to it, right?
We do.
So our minds desperately want shit to add up, but the rules of logic,
or Simon,
or society,
which starts with an S too,
do not apply to the laws of possibility. Okay, but if I put the Dr. Brown soda on the table without a coaster, it could get a ring. But if you don't do it, if you're not logical, you might discover that you ruined wood, and then you come up with a new wood finish, and then you fall in love with wood, and all you could think about is wood. You just want to be around other people's wood.
And now you're grasping the magic of Simon. What you just said there, you're encapsulating what we did, and to think we were canceled after one season. I think it was
17 episodes,
too highbrow, 22, and I think it was too highbrow. It was ahead of its time. I mean, you got Jason Bateman ahead of its time, but what a run! 22 episodes, and the final episode. Funny you mentioned the Fonz, directed by none other.
Really?
Henry Winkler. Are you kidding me?
That's awesome.
Now. Henry Winkler.
We'll put up a picture of it if you send it. We'll put it right here.
Excuse me. Henry Winkler, the Fonz, directed the final episode. Now, can I drop one other name? Episode 14, guest star Dom DeLuise.
I can't picture Dom DeLuise.
You will.
I will look it up.
Well,
Dom DeLuise.
Forgot to say on Simon. I mean, you could say Dom DeLuise. It could be Cannonball Run. It could be, many of it.
Yeah, I remember him.
On Simon. Well, that's Wayne Newton. But yeah, thank you for bringing it. Thank you for bringing it up. What a memory.
When was the last time you had sex?
Pardon you?
When was the last time you had sex?
What year is this?
2024.
Okay, fair enough question. About 4 weeks ago, and I'm all about endangered species. I'm laying on a beach in Costa Rica. I'm vacationing. I'm looking up at the stars. Yeah, Orion's belt, Scorpio. I see Saturn in the distance, flickering red. There's a little bit of a mist in the air. The Milky Way cutting a swath through the midnight sky. I'm just laying there being introspective, absorbing the universe. I started to hear some heavy moaning and, kind of... I look over. An 800-pound endangered leatherback sea turtle, okay? Okay,
I'm sorry. I'm just listening to one of my old sets. It's so funny.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. I thought you were laughing.
Back to you.
Okay, thank you.
I think I heard something about the turtle. You were laying on the beach.
Sorry, I'm on a beach in Costa Rica. Stars overhead. I hear this moaning. I look over. 800-pound endangered leatherback laying eggs in the sand. It's little flippers, like a legless boy crawling through a dollar store looking for hats to put over its meat nubs. And, this thing's there, and these things don't pop out one baby at a time. They pop ping pong ball-shaped eggs out of their little hole like a Korean nightclub dancer going to Dolly Parton's fucking... What bit is that? Are you listening?
I was talking about how I keep coupons, but I don't use them.
Hilarious. I love
Just
that.
throw them away or use them.
Yeah.
But go ahead. Ping pong balls out of our club in Korea.
So I'm laying there. I look over, endangered sea turtle, and here's its opening, popping open the balls. It's inflamed. It's popped out 300 round turtle eggs. It's glowing pink. It's like if you were a stoner driving down Sunset Boulevard in the middle of the night and the Taco Bell sign is going open, 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 the neon pink, open, open. And I'm not into bestiality, but I do appreciate, what is it? What is it?
I was laughing at you.
Oh.
Like to have to qualify that you're not into bestiality, but I just think it's a funny premise.
Well, anyways, this thing's huffing and wheezing, and
will you finish that sentence? You're not into bestiality,
I'm not into bestiality, but I am into preserving endangered species, and I'm laying there minding my own business. Here's this leatherback sea turtle's anus winking at me like a pink eye in the night. And I do a roll. I do a Marine roll. I used to be in the Marines, and I do a Navy SEAL Marine roll. Next thing
When
I
were
know,
you in the Marines?
Well, let's finish this area. Now I'm spooning this behemoth on the beach with a gaping, asking pink egg hole. And, I'm a man. Man have needs, man have cravings. And what is it?
Man have need, man have cravings.
Is that a t-shirt?
Yeah.
Where do you get one?
At rickglassman.com.
Oh my God. How much?
I don't know, 30 something.
Okay. Quite ambiguous price, something. Could be $3,100 if you just...
$31, between $30 and $38.
Okay, that's a little more precise, and now I know what I'm dealing with. When you say 31 something, that's that you're kind of tacking infinity on the end.
Like that Price is Right game where it's the yodeler going over the hills while they're pulling back and you have to guess where you stop the price.
Yeah, and then the ball hits him in the nuts and he yells, Ricolo. And so here I am coddling this 900-pound...
800.
Well, it got fat when I snuggled up to it.
Oh, you put 100 pounds of good old-fashioned Harland into that egg shooter,
I didn't penetrate...
100-pound cock, they call
Well,
him.
let's not make it graphic or obscene. I'm trying to respect the endangered species. So here I am,
Oh, wait a minute. Is this a Mountain Valley bottle of water, or is this Harland's 100-pound cake?
Whoa, guy, don't drink it.
I'm going to pretend this is your cock right now.
Oh, God, get me the wig.
All right, go ahead, Bubby.
So I'm laying next to this thing in the moonlight. The waves are crashing in on the shore. You can hear sponge fishermen down the coast fiddling with sponges. And out of the shadows, out from under the palms, comes a naturalist. Okay, I don't know if she worked for Audubon. I don't know if she worked for National Geographic. She just had a name tag, Carol Jenkins, naturalist. And she walks up and she goes, "What are you doing with this endangered turtle?" And I said, "Maybe, Carol, maybe I'm just prolonging the species. Why don't you mind your business? Go get a sea cucumber, go behind that shed over there, and have a little fun in the midnight mist, dinkus." And that's...
How'd you receive it?
It didn't go well. She wandered off, angry, and well, you got one? And so anyways, let's just say I'm a big fan, a big supporter of the endangered species. Well, and that was the last time I made love. And yes, I did make love.
That was 4 weeks ago.
4 weeks ago. And there's something about when you're up against a creature from the sea, and your face is pressed into their baggy neck, and you can smell kelp, and you can almost, there's a hint of seahorse placenta.
How do you smell kelp? K-E-L-P?
Yeah. And there's the pungent stink of maybe some sea urchin clit. Just the things you smell in the midnight mist coming from the sea. Squid twat. Just the little hint. I almost feel like you don't want to hear this story.
I'm loving it. Call me Mickey D's, my friend. Continue.
Well, that's sort of the end of it. I mean, eventually, what does the ocean do?
Swallow you up and bring you back home.
The tide rises, and it goes away. And after the lovin', that Charlie Pride song, the ocean took my lover off into the surf. Huh. And all I saw was a shell fading into the distance in the mysterious moonlight. And yes, one last egg popped up as it was going, but just did a little pop and then right back into the water. So one turtle won't make it, and I feel guilty because maybe I blocked it from coming out, but...
From you coming in?
Well, and so that was it. Norm, thank you for asking. When was the last time you had sex?
It's been some months.
Okay, can we talk about it? I mean, I opened up.
It sounds like the turtle opened up.
Let's not make fun of my lover. Not cool. So please, last time you had, months ago, please. Let's hear it.
Well, I was in a relationship, and with a relationship, it comes a lot of things. Friendship, trust,
Big
accountability.
One. Big one.
Communication.
What?
Communication.
Pardon me?
Communication.
I'm sorry, these...
speaking back and forth with one another and having...
I'm sorry, if you could just... The last one, I got the other ones, but just that, if you could, that last one was... COMMUNITION, maybe. You met her at community college?
Anyway, you can forget about that one.
Okay.
And there are some, like in any relationship, you want to offer value to one another. And some people value different things in a relationship. Some are wants, some are needs. For example, some people need some type of financial security. And one person could say, oh, well, they just want money. No, but this is an important thing. Like, this person is raising a family or wants to be, and they do want to have somebody who would be the breadwinner.
Just so I'm clear, you like to talk during sex. Is that what was happening here? Because, boy, you are just like, your mouth is going like a lawnmower that lost its gears.
Some women may want a man who is funny because that makes her feel safe and entertained, or whatever the thing might be.
Sure.
And we want different things in each other. And there's no perfect combination, but there are things that mesh better with some than others.
Sure.
And then you find that, and then once you're in that relationship, there are other benefits to it.
Sure.
You get to,
have sex.
Do I need to say it? Yes. And that's kind of more, no matter what, like, oh, you have these types of people and these types of people, they go together, and these and these. What a lot of them don't have that much in common. What most have in common is they're physically attracted to each other and spiritually connected with one another, and they want to, you can make me say it?
Please say it.
Have sex.
Thank you.
And so, listen, I'm in a relationship, and we would look at each other, and we would. My penis would fill with blood. Her clit would also fill with blood.
Sure.
And her vagina.
Biology.
Yeah, and she would get wetter.
Yeah.
I would then start throbbing.
Sure.
My cock would, like, if I were to hold it, it would be like this.
Yeah, sure. I'm not looking, but I can hear the words forming.
And then, like in any relationship, the girl says to the guy, oh, hi, I see you're fucking throbbing. And then the guy would be like, yeah, I'm fucking throbbing. oh, is this a problem? Do we want daddy to stop throbbing so much? And then the girl traditionally, it's role reversal, and also it might be two guys, might be two girls. Two guys would be best, but it doesn't matter, and that wouldn't be what I would do.
No.
But it would be like, then the girl would be like, yeah, and the guy would fucking take the guy's butt, right?
I think what I meant to ask you, sorry, I said, when was the last time you had sex? I think what I meant to say, when was the last time you went to the dentist is what I
got my teeth cleaned 2 months ago.
But great. Great.
Do you want to do rap with me?
I don't rap, but I will watch you rap.
Perfect.
Yeah.
You're my new best friend. So, there's a good chance that I'm going to need to give you another pair of socks.
Oh, wait a minute now.
Because I'm going to blow your socks off.
Well, I'm straight.
Yeah. I've told you a couple of things during the podcast and also off the podcast.
Yeah.
Of some, like, what I think of as profound isms. That's what I call them.
Yeah.
Profound isms.
Great.
Was there any category in particular that you want me to expand on?
I don't know. I guess sort of the ending, like when you wrap it up, like that could be a nice area to kind of...
That makes sense.
To fluff up a bit.
When it's ending. When it needs to come to an
What are you saying?
When it needs to come to an end. Everything needs to come to an end. For forks in the road may shift, but life, it bends. You drive by inevitability, your soul's crushed with doubt. You're fearful of the unexpected, but your mind can't do without. Understanding that though it's inevitable, it doesn't have to be fear. Fear could drive us or fear could drown us. And being afraid isn't a problem. Being afraid is human. We're not Gollum, we're humans are the best things we can be, 'cause it is all that we are.
You know this is the theme to John Carpenter's Halloween, right?
Humans are the best thing we could be because we've gone so far. Whoa. Yeah. We are human being, human seed, human underneath. Heart beats when you stab, but it's not like we don't bleed. Beneath these beliefs, beneath these leaves of treats, beneath these bedroom sheets, and beneath all these deeds. Cause we ain't nothing like we never underestimated ourselves, like we underestimated one another. One another. When we underestimate one another. You can be as pessimistic as you want, and you can plan for the worst all day. But if you live a life where all you do is fill in the blanks of negativity, instead of understanding all the possibility, because life ain't logical like that. It ain't about how logical you could be. It's about possibilities. Hey, Philly, what's going on? Cherie filed for divorce. Shit. I'm hurt, man. Lawyers ain't shit. I don't even want a divorce. So, it's just something I've been working on. Yeah.
Are you still there?
Yeah.
Wow, dude. Really, really not good.
You hilarious.
Playa.
You want to play a battle of wits?
Sure.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Mark.
Mark who?
Mark Anthony, your turn.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Let us.
Let us whom?
Let us in. It's cold outside.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Amos.
Amos who?
A mosquito bit me. Let me in. It's bitey out here.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
You just knocked on my door.
You just knocked on my door. Who?
Fuck off.
You lose. That's how the game's played.
I think I won.
I think the majority of the people watching would agree.
That I won?
Yeah, but that's because they don't care about the art.
Oh,
I could get Dr. Whom on the phone, and he will let you know.
Who?
Whom?
I'm sorry, who?
No. His name is Dr. Whom. My doctor is named Seymour Whom.
How do you spell that?
W-H-O-M.
Oh, with the silent M. Okay.
No.
Who? Whom? Are you saying or
Dr. Whom? Knock, knock.
Whom's there?
Who?
Your doctor.
Dr. Whom.
Okay.
Doors are doors. You knock on them. They get answered. You open them.
But did you open it?
I did.
Then you win.
Metaphysically, it opened real wide. You were standing there in your baggy gray shorts. Told you to fuck off, and I slammed it hard.
Dude, thank you so much for coming over, Harland.
Schwank schwoo.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. You're welcome, and thank you. Reciprocated.
What's a compliment that if you heard it, it would really make you feel good?
I love the way your muffin top feels in the moonlight.
Well, I love the way your muffin top feels in the moonlight.
Thank you.
I do. I love the way your muffin top feels. I bet you I would like feeling your muffin top here on my couch.
I know you would, but you know, I don't want grease, onion ring stained fingers on my flesh.
Okay. I don't know where I guess you woke up and chose violence because you know I wash my hands all the time.
That doesn't. Grease goes deeper than epidural
Not
layers.
if you use a proper emulsifying agent.
Dude, I look at you and I see grease.
I look at you and I see trees.
Okay.
Of green.
I see skies of blue. I see friends holding hand saying, how do you do?
You know what I'm thinking to myself right now?
Louis Armstrong?
That's right. What a small world we live in.
What a wonderful world. What a wonderful world. Yeah. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Love you, buddy.
I love you, Harland.
Fuck off. I didn't mean that last part.
And I didn't mean I'm straight.
And I didn't mean I love you.
What a wonderful world.
Have a wig.
No thanks. I'm gay.
Yeah.
Scoot doo.
Well, it looks like we did it again.
I don't know what we did. But by the way, that Simon show is for real. It's a real show.
No, it wasn't.
It really was.
Really?
It's a real show. Yeah. You can pull clips from it and put it on.
Wait, is it TV repairing?
No, it's a real sitcom with
And
me and Jason Bateman.
are you a TV repairman?
No, I worked at a vintage TV studio.
That's all real?
As an executive.
I think I just found our tag.
Yeah. It's real.
That's the tag of the episode.
What?
Now everyone finds out that it's real, maybe. Because I still don't know for sure.
Yeah, it's real.
Okay. That's awesome.
Do you want to play tag? Is that what you're saying?
Nope. The tag
You're
is...
it.
Oh, don't touch me.
Too late. You're it.
Stop it.
Oh,
your muffin top is so fucking hot in the moonlight,
Wow.
dude. All right, that's our tag. You guys, thank you so much for sticking around for as long as you have. Make sure you like and subscribe. You can go ahead and follow me at Rick Glassman on Instagram or TikTok. You can follow Harland at Harland Williams' GOAT at Instagram and TikTok. Much love, much peace, much love. Peace.
I was real angry that last bit. Like, you don't have to yell at them. You don't yell love and peace.
Blabbity blue. Scoop dee. Oh yeah.
It's gonna